Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's continue with chapter 7 of Puppy Place. I hope you like it. Okay, let's start chapter 7 of Puppy Place. I hope you like it. Mom was in her study. She sat at her desk, her head in her hands. Lizzie thought she looked upset. Did Jack eat something? Lizzie was alarmed. Maybe Charles had not watched the puppy closely enough while Lizzie had worked on her letter. No, it's not that. Mom sighed and sat up, revealing a pile of papers on her desk. It's just that I can't seem to take these notes and make them into a good newspaper article. When I interviewed this man about his green building business, I thought I understood it. But now I keep reading through my notes and I'm not so sure. That's too bad, said Lizzie, but she was relieved. At least Jack hadn't done anything else wrong. So far. I have my letter all ready to send to Kit Smithers. She held up the flash drive she used to save all her homework and other important things. Mom stuck the drive into her computer. Let's see if we can find a website, she said. Mom typed in Kit Smithers' name. When the list of possible sites came up, Lizzie pointed to one. Click on that one, she said. Mom clicked on the heading and a new page opened up. That's her. Lizzie looked over her mom's shoulder. That's Kit Smithers. That's the same picture of her that's in the back of Mountain Girl. Lizzie had studied that picture plenty of times, imagining how exciting it would be to visit Kit Smithers in Houston, Texas, where the caption said she lived. She looks like a nice person, said Mom. They checked around some more and found pictures of Kit Smithers as a little girl, a page with advice about writing, and a page about a brand new book that would be coming out in a month. It was called Northern Lights. And as soon as Lizzie saw the sled dog team and the polar bear on the cover, she wanted that book. Look, there's a place you can click if you want to send her mail, Lizzie pointed. Mom clicked, and an email form popped up. She copied Lizzie's letter from the flash drive into the email. Then she attached a picture of Lizzie with Buddy, the one from last Christmas with them sitting under the tree together. Buddy, snoozing in Lizzie's lap. Put, from your #1 fan, Lizzie, in the subject line, said Lizzie, so she knows it's from me even though it's from your email account. Mom typed that in. Lizzie leaned over and clicked send. She couldn't wait 1 minute longer. The sooner they sent the email, the sooner she might hear back from Kit Smithers. That would be so cool. She imagined telling Maria. She imagined telling her whole class. Everybody would definitely be impressed. Lizzie stared at the screen, wishing a reply would appear instantly. Okay, Mom said, I better get to work. That meant Lizzie was supposed to leave the study, but you'll keep checking if she answers, right? I'll keep checking, said Mom, but don't be surprised if it takes longer than you think. She might be very busy. Lizzie headed downstairs. It was her turn to watch Jack anyway. She found Charles and the Bean outside with the puppies. Charles waved to Lizzie. Watch this. Jack already learned a trick. He held a toy just above Jack's head. Sit, Jack. Jack sat. Then Charles held the toy a little higher over Jack's head. Now sit pretty, Jack. Jack raised his front paws off the ground, balancing on his hind legs. He could hold the pose for only a few seconds. The Bean loved that trick. Again, he shouted, and as soon as Jack was back on all 4 feet. Again! Wow, Lizzie wished she had been the one to teach Jack a trick. He sure is a smart puppy, she said. I just know we'll find a great home. She ran for the camera and took a whole bunch of pictures of Jack. She took some of Buddy, too, so he wouldn't feel left out. When the phone rang, Lizzie answered. It was Eileen. I'm just calling to see how things are going with Jack, she said. Well, said Lizzie, we're just trying to keep him busy. I was thinking I could bring his crate up to my room tonight. Maybe he will be able to sleep inside it, if he's not alone in the kitchen. Great idea, said Eileen. This is exactly what I would suggest. Boxers like to be close with their people. The perfect owner for Jack would be someone who works at home, so he wouldn't be left alone. Lizzie told Eileen about how she and Charles had taken turns playing with Jack, mostly outdoors, hoping to tire him out. You're on the right track, said Eileen. Jack would probably be happy living somewhere around the country. Wish he could really run around. Lizzie also told Eileen about how she had not yelled at Jack because she had not caught him in the middle of eating things. Excellent, said Eileen, and if you do catch him, you can try saying, leave it. Then give him a treat when he drops it, whatever he's chewing. Eventually, he'll learn the leave it command. It sounds as if you'll really understand Jack, Lizzie. Lizzie smiled. Maybe I can be an animal behaviorist when I grow up. She had always figured she would be a vet, but maybe this would be an even more interesting way to help animals. I think you'd be terrific at the job. From what your aunt tells me, said Eileen, she says you have a way with dogs, and I can see that she's right. Maybe that's because I love them, said Lizzie. So do I, Eileen laughed. That's why I enjoy my job so much. Come visit me at my office someday, and you can learn more about what I do. Lizzie felt great when she got off the phone with Eileen. She did have a way with dogs. She knew just how to take care of them, train them, and most important, love them. Before she went back outside, she went upstairs. Did Kit Smithers write back yet? She asked her mom after she told her all about Eileen's phone call. Not yet. Her mom frowned at her notes. Remember, I said it might take a while. When Lizzie went out the back door, she was surprised to see Charles and Buddy and the Bean running in circles around the backyard. She waved Charles down. What are you doing? Playing tag. Charles bent over and panted. The Bean is it. But where's Jack? Charles looked over his shoulder. I don't know. He was right behind me a second ago. Jack was not in the rose bushes. He was not near the swing set. He was not behind the shed. Jack was underneath the porch, and he was chewing on something. What have you got there, Jackie? Lizzie asked. She had to get down on her hands and knees for a good view. Then Lizzie's eyes adjusted to the dark, and she saw what Jack was eating. Mountain Girl! Her book! Her most beautiful favorite book, all ripped to pieces. That's it for Chapter 7, everyone. Bye!